My name is Jane Soko. I've been a music teacher for 28 years, 14 years here at Alleman High School. I have an instrumental program that's about 120 kids at 4 different schools. Of those kids, we usually have between 20 and 30 that can't afford instruments or can't afford to rent instruments. So we have school instruments that we let them use. These school instruments are usually donated from closets and attics and things that people aren't using anymore, and they're not in the best of shape. They're never in the best of shape, and they needed to be repadded and recorked and cleaned and all of that, and then sometimes they still don't work very well. So we're always looking for more instruments. All the percussion instruments we have here are at least 12 to 14 years old, some of them up to 50 years old, and they've been used really, really hard.
I mean, for band, I know we're a small school, so we don't get a ton of funding, but it really kind of it's depressing when all of our marching percussions, harnesses are held together by duct tape, and when we had to do the Labor Day parade and there's Rocky marching in front of us and they have all new equipment and they sound really good, and our stuff's just really out of tune and old. It's kind of stinks.
I play oboe, and it's been a pretty rough 5 years for it. I've never had a new oboe, which is expected, but in the past year alone I've had to fix it roughly 5 times, whether it be broken keys, or something has been stuck, or it's not been aligned properly.
Soko's a really good teacher for band, and she teaches band all 4 years of high school. But what a lot of people don't know is she also teaches middle school band and elementary school band. I've been in band since 5th grade, and she has been a wonderful teacher.
Over the years, I've noticed we are often just forgotten about, left alone, but Mrs. Soko always does the best she can with what she has. She's never given up on us, even in the darkest of times.
I didn't go to a partner school for Alleman, so I knew no one walking into the first day, but I found a bunch of people who played the same instrument as me, and that was who I sat with at lunch the first day of high school.
I came and joined the band without knowing anyone, and all the people in the band were so nice to me, and I got most of my closest friends through band, and I'm really grateful for that.
Because we're a private school, we don't get any state funding, and it's really hard for our kids to see the bigger schools with new instruments and more kids and things that aren't duct taped together and held together with cloth and string and things like that. It's hard for them when they see the other schools coming out with fancy uniforms and we have t-shirts and jeans and things like that. They do a great job, and I'm really, really proud of them, but I always know it kind of tweaks them that we're small and we don't have the funding that a lot of the bigger schools do.